All right, let's get straight to the topic of today's video, man. Is college worth it? Is college worth it? Coming from someone who's about to graduate next month, is college worth it? Should you, out of high school, venture off to college, or should you go straight out of it? Is college needed? Let's talk about it right now. So, first question, is college worth it? I will say yes, college is worth it, okay? I'm not going to be anti, it wasn't worth it, okay? But college to me is more about an experience than it is learning. That's what I'm gonna say. You can network. The pool of networking you can attain from college is something you won't have in high school. Like I said, meeting people, connecting with them, maybe getting opportunities from that. That's what college is for, really. I think a con of college about it being worth it is the money, right? You basically are walking yourself. 18, you basically are slowly walking yourself into a debt trap, which is something that I didn't really understand at 18. I don't know why, but I didn't understand at 18. I don't think a lot of kids do at 18. You're kind of thinking, oh, I'm just going to college, you know, I'm taking out a little bit of loans. And I'm not in the 50K. I'm not even 30K. But there's some people who really go to these universities and they're pulling out 50K for loans. And yeah, they're getting a really hard degree, and then they're going to pay it off with their high-paying job. But it's like, I don't care what job I make. Why would I want to be 50K in debt? Why would I want to be 60K in debt? Why would I already want to be, when I'm 22 graduating college, 23 in that age range, why am I already owing somebody, something, an entity, $50,000, right? So that's that side of it. Is college worth it? The experiences, the fun, the 4 years of your life, I feel like from 18 to 22, you know, even though college there's no age range, I'm just saying from this traditional 4 years, it's worth it on that end. I think the aspect of I had some crazy experiences in college, and I always remember my college years of life, always will. But is it worth it? The money, I think, is the biggest issue with college. There's so many degree types. And obviously, some degree types pay more than others. You know, if you're trying to go to school to be a surgeon, a doctor, something like that, yeah, maybe when you get out of college, you can go straight into a job and be getting paid a lot, but you're also in debt. I also think a lot of information online. I mean, a lot of information from college can be learned online. Where do you think they're getting their coursework from online? So everything you really wanted to know, you really could have probably self-taught yourself. I feel like for the majority of college majors, there's some obviously I feel like you probably may not be better off self-teaching yourself. Like, I may not want to, you know, be in the emergency room with a self-taught doctor. I may not want that. I don't know if you would want that either, right? But for a lot of these degrees, man, oh no, please don't low power me. Look, for a lot of these degrees, man, I feel like you can self-teach. I feel like the internet is the biggest teacher, the biggest resource we have in today's world. I truly believe that you can self-teach yourself. Majority of the information found in college curriculum. Obviously, mind you, in college, you don't even get really into your coursework until junior year of college. So you're telling me if a kid don't start at 18 out of high school, roll my window up, this dude about to walk past my fucking car. So you're telling me if you start at age 18, you can't possibly get ahead at age 20, or when you actually really get into your coursework? Because I think you can. I think you can get straight into your coursework out of college, be 18. I don't think it needs to be a holdup. I don't think there needs to be. I think the 2 years that you spent taking math again, taking reading, English, history, the years that you spent with that, you could have been self-teaching yourself out of high school. So then by the time you were 28, you would be right where you was at. I truly believe it don't take this camera. I truly don't believe it takes 4 years to learn anything in college. I don't see why it couldn't be maybe taught in 2 years. I think 4 years is very, very, lengthy to get a degree. I think everything I've learned in college could have been self-taught or learned in 2 years. I don't think you need the 4 years to finally feel like you've learned something, because a lot of times people graduate college, they still may not be fully where they need to be. So I'd rather be 20 and not fully be where I'm supposed to be at than be 22 and not be fully. It kind of ties in with numbers, man. I really do believe, man, college is pushed upon us in society just to really trap us. And I think I may have fell for the bait. It's okay. I think I may have fell for the bait. I'm not saying I would take my college years back. And if anybody in college sees this, what do they think? Obviously, man, college is a lot of fun. I'm not saying like I don't want my college experience, but I'm speaking on just the knowledge part. Could have everything I've learned in college been self-taught? Or did it need, was it worth being that much in debt? I'm gonna say no, it wasn't. It wasn't worth it. Looking back on it, I would say no, that wasn't worth it. If I go back in time and tell my 18-year-old self, I would say, it's not that you can't do this route and still be successful. I'm not saying just because you go to college and get a little bit in debt, your life's over. I'm not saying that. But I would tell myself, yo, make sure you're careful about what you're about to do, to actually give it thought, give it consideration into what you're about to do, before, you make a decision to go into college. Yeah, like I said, college is very fun. It's very entertaining. There's a lot of lore. There's a whole lot of shit going on in college. But I don't know. It's both sides. That's why I would love to hear what somebody has to say about it. I think college overall, it's worth it. 'Cause to me, college is an experience. To me, college is the world selling you an experience of young adulthood. So if that is if it takes going into debt to experience young adulthood in that level, maybe, because for the majority of kids, they're moving away from home. So basically, are you okay with going in debt from out of 18? You're moving out of home, living on your own for a little bit for the most part, getting a little bit of independence, learning yourself a lot. That, I feel like that is really what college is about, more than it is on top of learning. Because I mean, the professors that you may be interacting with in college, man, they may have just got their degree. They have some track record. They're not just random people, but there's probably somebody on YouTube teaching the same exact thing I could have sat and watched and learned too. And if I missed a point, went back and rewinded it. I think college is a lot of pressure. I don't think college is caught up on assignments and not learning. To me, that's my issue with college. I think in college, the actual assignments you do should be much, much lighter. But I think you need to actually focus on learning. Like an 800-word essay, 1,000-word essay, and to me, helping you learn. To me, make sure you retain the information. I think college should be more focused on retaining information. I'm low-key yapping. I'm low-key rambling about this. If I had to give a final verdict, I would say college is worth it. It's worth it. I'll say college is worth it, guys. I'm not gonna come up here and say college ain't worth it. Final verdict is college is worth it, guys. It's worth it. I do think you need to be very smart about it, though. Preferably, if the goal is to not go in as much debt as some of these people see. You can go on Google right now, look up people that say, I'm 100K in debt from college. Bro, there's no way I would have went to college like that. There's no way I would have went out that sad. There's no way. 0% chance. Negative, infinity, 1,000,000% chance that would have happened to me. But that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Road to 100 subscribers. Nate Speaks. We here.